morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there? Cupcakes on this overcast and dreary Monday morning, coming at you from New Forest Koi Farm. How are we doing? And you, divine serpents and koi, I see you. Yes, a brand new channel I found. So if you could do me a massive favour, get across, drop them a like, give them a comment, tell them the Twisted One sent you, give them some encouragement. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I bet it will tickle them pink. Well, so far this morning I put clay round the drain plug on B5. I'm now en route to get some more cable ties before I fold up the seine net in front of B9 so we can harvest that one. But before I can do that, I will go back up the workshop, get some cable ties, because there's more holes in the net. Just goes, it's getting to a point, there's more cable ties on that net than there is fucking netting. So yeah, that's where we're at. And I'll pick you back up down there. Well, my little fruit bats, this wasn't on Ricardo's list, but it looks like we're doing it now. And that is, we're going to have a go through his GASWAD fry. Now he's caged up, I would say, about half of them. Because as you can see, there's a big chunk down there, and there's a big chunk down there. But all the fat bastards are in here. I'll tell you what, there's some absolutely stunning Kohaku in there. Look at that three-step. Ooh,
these are Ricks, they're not Lees, aren't they?
Yeah. Lees is all the shit that comes out.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to get them into there, get a look through. Starting to wham up in here again. Gosh, gear thinned out a bit. Empty ponds waiting for fry or eggs to start with. There's the KDK line churros. Now where's he wandered off to? I don't know. We'll come back to you in a minute. Well, that's about 3/4 of them cool. More than 3/4. About 3/4 been caught.
That's that, let's see them in a minute.
Tell you what, mate, there's some cracking Kohaku in here. There's some fatties in here. Some fucking cracking looking Kohaku, boy.
There's about 6 fish left in the pond, I think.
Yeah.
There ain't much left in there. They are doing alright, mate.
So you're happy with what you're seeing at the moment?
That is a top fucking little dude in a minute.
That is a banger.
That's nice.
14 cent.
14. What about almost the biggest as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like the same, isn't it? So we've probably got some little squirts would have been missed last time. Yeah, got enough of them. It's so wet and cold outside, we come in here to do it. And
Fucking sun come out and now we're sweating.
Yeah, no, I'm happy. But yeah, there's one or two standout fish.
Mine's doing alright.
Just to tell. But yeah, they needed filling down because their growth slowed again.
Slowed again.
So, yeah, for those, we halved them last time, didn't we? About.
Yeah.
So there's two batches here, there's mine and Lee's in here. So, yeah, if I can more than halve them again now, I'll have a little go through them. But yeah, they're doing.
You happy with what you're seeing?
Can't not be happy with really seeing, can you? We've got 10 to 15 centimetre fish at 10 weeks old today.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all down?
10 weeks, yeah. So yeah, they're obviously we don't normally grow fish like this,
No.
and we wouldn't survive as a farm if we did, because there's probably 5 fish in there that
Are.
yeah, we just wouldn't pay. But for this experiment, the Welsh dragons are unleashed. But yeah, straight away there's some good Kohaku. There's a good chance that Kohaku could win the event. It's a bit weird, wasn't it? Sanke grow on.
And not a decent akabako in sight.
No, strange. These are very different looking to the Tamora ones.
In what way?
The same male. The Tamora ones are very black and orange. Yeah. Different world. You hold that from that corner, Dave. Put that in the corner of the tank there. We've also got a few of those big ones from the other spawn that went in there. So until I go through the actual video, I don't really know.
You're doing now just picking out the better.
Pick out the Kohakus.
The better Kohakus. Or all the Kohakus and then go through them.
Just take out the better ones from in there. Yeah, and that one there's just super standout, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Just whether the Benny can hold together. Well, that ain't no slouch either, really, is
No.
it?
I know he's got a bit of a full head pattern, but it has got a white nose. With Benny quality on it.
Go through today because we can't be. He's not quite right on the tail of the thing.
Yeah, he's short on the
Got
tail
no
tube.
got no anal fin. Keep it to the crap quality. I need to keep enough to keep the competition feeding
Yep.
without going.
Did I see Gimrin in that one?
There's one or two in here got.
They have the Takano have gin down the side. It's not gin rin, it's just shiny scales down the side. It's quite common. Yeah, judging by this, Kohaku could probably take in this event.
Yeah.
That's
There is some absolutely stunning bits there.
bodies. They've just got
Yeah.
proper power.
Which is what you wanted. You wanted that body from the Tucano, didn't you?
Put them in the cage and you can go back and look at it. Nice. And they're looking quite exceptional there. Take out all the reject Kohakus.
Here, look, book bag.
Yeah, even a couple of these, what look like rejects, actually going to get kept, I think.
Yeah.
Get them all in there, have a look. And plain orange. Anything without zooming out, basically. See the size of some of them, look at that still. How that's not been eaten, where'd he go? Small one than
Under
that.
your hand, isn't it?
Yeah.
How's that not being chomped? I don't know.
That's sure Moochie there.
There ain't too many Shirimujis, to be fair.
No,
Maybe a
there
lot
ain't.
of them would have been taken out
You got the little
in
one.
the first. So the quality of that looks right, but not convinced the bodies.
I don't think the body's right.
That's quite nice. Quality, that's nothing wrong with that. That
Coochie
stays.
Benny.
A little bit bald that side, but
But the quality. This one in the corner with the dot on his nose.
quite simple two-step. See this area here, on an older fish, that's like Benny falling off.
Yeah.
It probably is on that as well, but at this age, you can have the
The chance.
chance. You just see like almost segregation between the scales.
Yeah.
So it's like almost like loose. So these are a bit older, that's an immediate. But yeah, these sort of patterns where they're a little bit messy,
Yeah.
that could probably sort of stay. The quality of that's nice. Sorry, it just lacks a bit of head pattern. And that's the opposite. So you've got two there, both quality wise are both quite good. One too full in the head,
Yeah.
one not
Not
enough,
enough
but-
pattern on the head.
stay today. All about a bit of quality now. Yeah, I'm good. That's. I'm gonna watch that. Watch it.
Just to see what it does.
There's not much in the way of deformation amongst them. I've got a tail tube there. This one.
Yep.
We had the one that had no anal fin.
Bodied Benny Goy. You got to keep at least one Benny Goy.
That would be possible keeper, but I don't see the way its pec fins come round.
Yep.
I'm not going to see that on the camera.
Yeah,
Well, it's not so much it's got an orange fin, but it shows you the shape of it. The shape of it's got like a kink in it.
Yeah.
And that, it's got a lovely pattern, but that looks like Benny's about to fall off.
Yeah.
But again, we can watch that. I think that's going to drop off. Right, they're done. So they're the rejects. So we've got 25 rejects. Yeah, probably half and half to be fair. So there you go. There, all them in there. Look. They've run their race. Their race is over. It's getting a bit warm.
Yeah, I'm sweating buckets here.
But I think this could be the difference. So at the Kohakus, we've got a, not quite, nearly a 50-50 keep rate. Sanke's not quite so clever, I don't think. Which is why they're the worst ones to do, aren't they?
Yep. There's a couple of nice backhoes in there.
Oh, jeez. Right. First thing to take out all the defo rejects.
Twisted head. So defo rejects, what is it you're rejecting them for those that are watching?
At this point it's basically Benny pattern.
Right.
It's literally Sumi placement is not as important because they do change quite a lot. You got fish like these that body's amazing, skin quality is really good, Sumi's good, just
No
the way the Benny is just ruins it.
That small one with the 4-step Benny pattern that's pale, why did you deselect that when there's Sumi under the skin? This one.
Because it's bald.
As in it's not got a head
No
pattern.
head pattern, so immediately it's... I'm not being crazy harsh here, because I need to keep enough tonight.
So a head pattern is a must, is it?
It is a must.
Is that for Kohaku as well as Sanke?
Yeah. Yeah. But you're just not going to get away with not having a head pattern. So you've got, if I'm going to keep a Becco, something like
That was
that's
one
not
I had
bad.
my on.
Body wise, but I prefer a cleaner head so you get different. A couple that got cleaner faces.
So what are you saying, that you don't want any pattern on their heads?
No, I'm saying if it's a Becco, that's probably more what you're looking for. Clean white face. Quite nicely stepped. So that stay, that's probably the only Becco I might end up keeping.
Yeah.
Wait and see. But if it's a Sanke or a Kohaku or Shark, you need red on the head. You need a pattern on the head. Otherwise you just look shit. So regardless of qualities or whatever. So your biggest waste is going to be fish that have got a bit of Benny, and that bit of Benny ruins it as a Becco. It's just absolute
Yeah.
no good. Yeah, get fish like this, it's almost like shiratsu.
And is that because of the Dragon Ball?
No, you get that in all
Shoringi?
Sanke. No, you get that in all Sanke. It's just super heavy.
Will that?
And it recedes back, and they're no. They're just no good.
That's what I'm saying. But will the sumi recede back on something like that?
All these will get a lot more, and then it recedes again. They go all over. So some of these fish will look like Kohakus when they're proper year old, 18 months old, and then it comes back again. Sometimes it's quite easy to find a pond of fish like this. To find the best one or two is quite easy.
Yeah.
It's being able to select out the next 20 fish that are going to become good.
Yeah.
That aren't so good now. That's probably where the skill perhaps comes in. You've got a couple of fish like this that have got standout belly patterns. Soon coming up. It's not too difficult to read what that's gonna look like. That's one fish in the pond I had been seeing that's not in here, so we've also missed him because that's not here. But it stands out in the pond enough that I recognise it already. Right, we dump them in the bucket. Those fish. So that's first load of.
So what will you do with them then, Rick, in the bucket?
Because of the size of them now, they'll go in the sea grey fish, settle down and go into the shop, start making tanks in there once we can settle them up. Oh, knees can't take that.
So you're putting in your keepers now, aren't you? Oh, look at that. That's a banger.
That's probably one of the best. That sumi recede, and you'll get. It tends to come back in the same sort of places.
Yeah.
But perhaps not as
much.
As strong. Just like this is belly's falling off. See all these loose scales. So everything about that's quite cool.
Yeah.
But actually, it's no good.
Because of
It's a shame. It could stay for today, but it is a write-off. So normally, what we'd only be keeping is those that I've got confidence in.
Yeah.
Going in the right direction. But for this event, I've got to be a little bit.
Less
and I've got to
picky.
get rid of some to Lee as well, won't he? Lee will love that one. He'd love it.
So this one down here with the heavy sumi and the face pattern, is that some of the shower genetics coming out?
No, you still see that in virtual Sankes. Again, it's just one with a really heavy sumi. Most of that will recede. We kept that first time we went through it. I remember it. The sumi's changed quite a lot already. We talked about it last time. But it's hard to see. You can see it's got quite a good benny pattern.
Yeah.
It's got benny pattern on the head and everything, so it'll stay. You just got to ignore the sumi. Just literally, if the body's good, the skin's good, and the belly pattern's good, crack on. A fish like that, it's very simple sort of two-step. But when that sumi recedes and it benny thickens up, that's a good fish.
I know he's a one step. He's got a hooded head, but there is white on the tip of his nose.
That's quite a difficult one. That quite everything about that's quite good except for the head pattern.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. A bit on the side of the face. Stay today. And we've got in there, Dave. This another one looks. You didn't know the difference. You think that was a shower?
Yeah.
Absolute tank in it.
Mm-hmm.
For the fun of it. Right. This is where it gets.
Where's that Sean woken up?
Fishing in me.
All right.
Why I'm in it.
That cage of fish there is now starting to look like a proper cage of
Quality fish.
fish. Just 2 coals in, isn't it? Okay, so literally.
Dibs a couple of them Beckos. Start off a craze. Becco mania. You picking out keepers, are you?
Yeah, just a bit of a closer look on some smaller ones out. If you run your, it's hard to see sometimes, if you run your hand over the gill plate in the back of the head, you can feel if there's any deformation.
Mm-hmm.
I have started giving these a bit of colour food as well now. There's another one. The Sue's hiding actually quite a good benny pattern on that.
Yeah. Oh, this one. I know he's small.
Yes. Belly is too soft and
The belly's
weak.
tough.
It's no good.
It's not good. Too soft. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm keeping more than I normally would in one way. So if we go back through, get rid of these in a minute. I'll go back through my keepers. I picked up the top 10. So yeah, these are now on a bit of colour food, and there's food going in 24 hours a day. So a lot of people don't feed. This time of year it's light pretty much all the time. They want to feed pretty much all the time.
Tell me about it. Mine are greedy as hell.
Make hay while the sun shines.
I quite like this one with the nose dot.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah, Becco's really are not a favourite of mine.
No, I know.
I think a lot of it stems from the fact that it's kind of a reject from a spawning. If I'd bred them specifically, might be a little bit more.
Right, I dibs a couple of them from in there.
And fish like that, given the chance now, that's really smart quality.
Yeah.
But it's just not keeping up. Now it's got a chance to
Get to the food because you've taken out more than half, haven't you?
Yeah. That's brilliant. Okay, that's another good backer. These, I think these are flatterers to deceive. They look really quite cool when they're young.
Yeah.
And if you put them in with Shiratsu, no one will probably know the difference for some of them. Certainly that one.
How will this one progress, do you think? Would that fill in or would that come back?
Yeah, no, so I think that would make quite a nice Becco, but it's got some sumi in and around the head, which you really don't want. Right. For me, if that had a head pattern, it would probably stay. So with that, but now I'm done.
You got a poo bag on you?
No, they're going. We'll go for the. I'll go find a new home in a minute.
So this one here, even though that Benny quality looks good, it's just not enough Benny.
Yeah, it's not good though, is it? You look at it in the body. It's quite good on the head.
Yeah.
But it's not good in the body. What you want is it consistent throughout the fish. So fish like these have got better Benny that are the same throughout.
Yeah.
Nice and thick. But yeah, this is just common. You know, so I say some of these, again, these Beccos just with the odd speckle of. So it's just got a little bit of Benny.
Tiny
just
little
ruin,
bit.
Just
Yeah.
ruin that as a.
So that isn't an Akabeka, that's actually an Sanke, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. The Akabekos would be like these ones that are solid orange,
Yeah.
with black pattern. So basically, I reckon there's more than. There's only 2 fish bloody left in there. No, there's not. That little Sanke was on about still in there.
Still in the cooler, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 8 fish left in there.
8 fish left in there, it's not bad then.
Yeah, but now these starting to look like a proper fish.
Proper mix of fish.
And now I can put some more colour food through them, push them again quite hard for another.
Couple of weeks.
And every single person should have about a third, because there's 2 lots in here, and then I put 12 that we should videoed from another spawn in here because I didn't know really where to put them. So yeah, you've from 250 fish, that's fucking nothing to grumble about, mate. People, again, if they have different results, it's going to come down to environment,
Yep.
not fish. So yeah, I'm more than happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're doing a centimetre a week. That's some fresh water. Put the top ones in that you'd keep.
Yep. So, your top 10.
You know, I do the world. got in there, Dave?
You've got 5.
5.
6.
You hesitated for a second then, why?
It's a little bit loose in some of the belly scales, but the body and skin takes it. It's not just about, it's a combination of everything, isn't it? Balance of pattern, build, bit to do with the size, because these are also all in the same environment.
Yep.
If some are growing better than others, they're going to make bigger fish easier, aren't they?
One more. What's it gonna be? There is some absolutely banging Kohaku.
Yeah, Kohaku got. So when you get picky, you get to this point, and you got this area on this one's a bit loose, but until you start finding the little faults.
This 2-step's quite nice though.
It's quite tidy. I'm trying to find another Sanke because that's what we're about.
We've got 4 Kohaku, 5 Sanke at the moment.
Yeah.
Right.
What's wrong with this one?
The head pattern don't come far enough down the head.
Right.
It's not quite bald, but it ain't quite far off.
Yeah.
Just if that just come down a little bit more,
then it would have been a no-brainer. Oh, that's a gamble. Full head pattern.
What would
Unlike
pick that
you.
one in, Rick?
build quality, belly quality throughout. It's got enough around the side of the head to call it a pattern. Just relying on what the sumi's doing. It would be quite a tight line. That's a safer bet, the little 2-step. Yeah, the rest of the Kohaku in there have all got issues.
Of some form.
Some form. That one there, quality's really nice, but it's something wrong with the wrist of its tail, is too short.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're so young, they've got a lot to do. This one here is really good, but just runs too full in the face.
Yeah.
That one here could be good, but it looks a bit messy at the minute. But that could be one that really.
What about that one there?
Yeah, that's got that area there. See, we've got
It's
that
got
one bit
that,
of benny
yeah.
that's a bit
Yeah.
broken. It might fix, it might not stay for today, but yeah. I think
So that's your 11.
Your top 11, right, best one in the bowl.
the best one in the pond is in the pond.
No, I said best one in the bowl.
For me, it's probably one of these two. Probably have to be this one for. That's the best Sanke's, that one. Best Kohaku.
Best Kohaku is that one. That is an absolute beast of a fish.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean you could see that if that progresses as you hope,
Yeah,
you could see that at the show at 80 centimetres, taking big prizes. That is in the right level.
yeah,
The trouble with it is so many things. Turns out male. There's so many things that can go wrong. You really want 100 of them to have
Yeah.
one that makes it, and I've got one.
you got one.
But yeah, no, I'm more than happy with the level. So people should have a couple of good fish each, really, to be
Yeah,
cracking on with. So there's 8 in the pond.
8 in the pond,
One there.
11 there, so that's 19.
39. 49. 60. Just about 70 fish in it. 75, little push. So yeah, 75. Make sure I don't catch the best ones when leak turns up.
And it.
Happy with them.
Yep.
I can just come back into there for the moment, yeah. Right, so that's what the rejects look like.
It's a bit, isn't it?
It's so cold out there earlier, it was like I can't go outside, it's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few fish here that make quite nice fish. You got this one here is quite cool.
Yeah.
And then you got a few more gamblier ones. Let's see, a bent-headed little one. That's not too bad.
Not this one.
No, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so normally when we start going through proper ponds of these are going to get split into the better pattern ones go out as our standards,
Yep.
and all the rest just go out as C grades. So these need a bit of settling in and getting used to things. That's not too bad a becker there.
Oh, yes, please.
Bent tail.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was
You
looking.
shouldn't
I was
shouldn't
looking at the
find-
pattern.
So when we go through them, you should never be, even the standards, you shouldn't be finding anything that higher quality, except for some varieties like Shiro's, Matsukawabaki, which doesn't matter how hard you're on the grading, some just change so much.
Yeah.
But with this sort of stuff, yeah. But yeah, no,
You happy with that?
that's got to be a 50-50 split.
Well, there you go, guys. Second selection.
So we're down, what did I say, 75 fish and 250 in that pond. Move the air in there, we'll sort them out. Going to feed round another cup of tea. I've got a feeling Vince is bringing the bowl of doom down.
Yep. We got B11 to do as well, so yeah.
B9.
B9. The live over and done with. Another batch of fish gone through the Mark Oxo here, so we can't wait till they start coming back out, because the ones that went in looking sweet, but if you want to see them, you're gonna have to check the live out. Is Rick's shoes down there on the pad? They're down here, Mush. He loses everything, that man. But the bowl of doom's come out. I've nicked a couple of fish from Rick's rejects from the ground show with a difference. A couple of rejects from Rick's ground show with a difference. A Sanke and 3 Beckos. And out of this, I want that little orange one there. And I want the best Ginrin Benigoy that's in there. The rest can go in there. These are all size graded now for the orders. And this is all the reject from the Hitsuri. Well, say rejects, they're not rejects, they're just not good enough to go out into the pond.
Got a crushed in there.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go through them, did I?
Well, they were rejects. I don't know why you want to go through rejects. Oh, they're not rejects.
They are.
Right.
Right, have we got enough for the orders tomorrow now? Or today? Tomorrow.
They're not coming all in there. I can speak 100 times to people. 6 ponds we got to get sorted out. That's one lot. I got to get the Kohakus, the Goshki, the Showers, the Hiyatsuri to make tomorrow's mix. This is just one. This is just from the Showers, the Deutsch Showers. Can't send them like that.
Because it's not much of a mix, is that what?
So yeah, everyone is expecting the Akamatsumas, the Kohakus, the Goshkis, the Showers, the Hiyatsuris, the whole lot. So they've all got to be done by, well, they'll go out this week, so. And then Carl's flapping his gums. I think we've got about 40, we've got 25,000 going out. I reckon we've got 40,000 available. So we should be fine.
Yeah.
But it's the mix that I have only got. So I've only got When did you put that fucker in?
I haven't put that in.
Fucking did, Vince.
How have I put that in? I haven't been here.
You fucking have, man. You pointed that one out and then you put...
How did I put it in there then?
Lying shit bag.
Oh, it's too late to go in the pond now.
You must have grabbed two when you jumped in there. No way.
Well, I haven't. I've been nowhere near it.
We have. Everyone watched you on camera put fish in there that I then tried to take it back out.
That you took out?
Yeah, but you must have put two in there.
No, I didn't.
You fucking did.
I didn't.
You fucking did.
I didn't. I didn't.
Later. Where's my shoe?
No. My little fruit bats. Well, it's about 7 o'clock. I got to let these go. These were 4 of the deselected ones from the ground show with the difference fry from Rick's batch. And there's 3 different Beckos in there. I just want to follow the way the sumi changes on them. And there is also a Sanke in there as well, just so I can watch how things change. Let me spin around. So yeah, as you can see, turn that up there a minute. Here we go, that's better. So we've got 3 very different sumi patterned Beckos. And 1 rather spotty Maldoon Sanke. So yeah, just to see how things change. Done on the shitty water. And there is fish in here of this size anyway. And we can take that out. And that can go down in the sump. But they'll be alright in there. Oh, we got water washing into here. And we've got flickering from that light as well. We have got a Ginrin Benigoi from the Mark Oxo Hiyatsuri line and a Hitsuri that started off as a red speckly Hitsuri, not a black fry. That one there is a Benny Komomru. There's a little Benny Komomru down there as well. And the rest are from an Anasagi, believe it or not. And these ones being white on the top will be of the snow variety, but it's, we want to see what that red does or how that red changes, because that is more of a yellow than a red at the moment. But yeah, some pretty ones to go in there with the rest of Susan's little ones. Well, when it focuses. And there is a few in there swinging around quite nicely. Jeez Christ, there's still some fry left from the munchies. So yeah, pond is looking absolutely crystal clear. Oh, look at that. Oh, sorry Betty, did I come to the side of the pond and not chuck any food in? But yeah, they are looking absolutely banging. Ginshiro's picking back up. Take this one down here. Check that one in there. Turn the air off a second. So as you can see, there is a mixture of sizes in there. There they go. So we'll leave them to munch. These can have one more. These in here can have a scoop. Some of them are starting to put a nice little shift on now as well. So there we go, guys and girls. So that concludes Monday's Mayhem. As always, don't forget, on your way out, like, share, subscribe and all that schmizzles. I've been Twisted Coy. You lot out there, you know you're great, and if I don't see you tomorrow, we will see you Wednesday at the barn.
That's all, cupcakes!
Yes, makes it all worth it.